Hello and welcome to episode 2 of our Timberborn Update 3 modded playthrough with the Iron Teeth faction. Last time we got this playthrough off to a pretty good start. Got a setup with some farming, some forestry, and a couple of dams ready to go, but we really cannot afford to waste any time because our wet periods are only 10 to 14 days and our droughts can get as long as 49. So I think you'll agree that it is time that we figure something out in the way of water storage and especially making sure we're prepared for those long droughts. So this episode we're probably not going to spend too much time over here in 3 times speedland, so we might not cover a whole lot of time, but we are going to get a lot done. So my thoughts for today are try to deepen this reservoir a little bit. We don't have explosives yet, which means we have to build up, of course. We'll be moving these water pumps most likely up here or somewhere over here and building up one level here on both sides to create a 2 deep thing that will not evaporate for at least 40 something days. I think it's 40, 45, 46 for 2 completely full blocks to evaporate. And then we also have to take a look at our water flow pattern here. Of course, it comes into the map right here with all of these lovely water source blocks. And then it goes this way. And it also goes this way, which is how it gets to us through this little channel here. So what we need to do is we need to find a way to ensure that we actually get water here. Because to get water to come over the top of this, it has to actually be forced over, because if you check out right now, we're on day 2 of this wet cycle. The water is actually not tall enough, not high enough to go over here. So what we're going to end up having to do is most likely when we build up here, we're probably going to have to actually delete this dam. So this area fills up, and we're going to have to come all the way over here and end up damming up this whole thing. So this is not going to be a this episode thing, because it's going to involve, well, unless we get really, really lucky with the district distances here, it's going to involve putting a second district in and building a whole lot of dams. Although if we can get to the right spot over here, we could probably get it done in, well, it'd still have to be 4. I think it would have to be 4 levees or 4 dam pieces. But we have to get that taken care of, blocked off there. And then otherwise, it'll all build up right here. We'll be all good to go. And of course, we'll have to do over here as well. But that's going to be a major focus of this episode, is getting that taken care of. Fortunately, there's nothing we have to do down here because this is where the water flows out. I guess we could remove these barriers, but right now we don't really need to be messing with too much of that, because this is just going to kind of create some problems unless we're able to successfully dam up over here and over here, in which case this would actually be a pretty nice early game reservoir. It is 2 deep. 2 tiles deep, that is, not 2 TOO deep. But we could possibly make some use of this. But I think right now, main focus is going to be harvesting some wood, because there's definitely not a whole lot growing right here. Although some of this is about to mature, we're going to want to come over here and get as much in the way of, well, anything going on as possible. I think we might actually be able to get across here. We only have 2 planks, though, so it's going to be kind of a problem. Also, we haven't even unlocked platforms yet. So it might actually, it might behoove us to just make this whole thing a dam right here. That way it would at least kind of prevent water from flowing out. We can always get rid of the dams. We can always delete them. It's not going to be that big of a deal. But this early on in this game with these difficulty settings was always going to be a challenge. It's just going to be one of those things where we have to really invest some time and effort into thinking about good solutions for stuff. And we only have 7 to begin with, so 7 logs, that is. So I think what we're going to end up having to do is all of these chestnut trees over here are going to be sacrificed for the greater good. I mean, we have levees, but we don't want to completely stop the flow of water. We still want to be able to get stuff through. We just don't want it to all drain out. Which it would, if given the chance. Come all the way down here. I guess I can turn visible water back on. There we go. Yeah, it'll all just flow out the side of the map right here. And we don't really want that. Also, if we dam this up, then there's going to be that much more water coming through here. Even if some of it gets over the dam pieces here. But just for the time being, let's go ahead and get that done. We'll put those guys right there. And then, of course, we'll put a path all the way across here. And then we'll see how far we're able to get. Oh, there's trees in the way. Good. We're going to get rid of those, of course. Just go ahead and put that guy right there. Let's see, do I have any more marked over here for cutting? I don't. So we're actually going to go ahead and get rid of this guy. Even though he has logs, they'll come get those. Because we, again, have very limited resources in terms of beaver power. We only have 10 adults. And we are currently doing a whole lot of, well, beavering. Trying to keep up with our food, although I think we can probably go ahead and turn the grilled chestnuts priority down a little bit. And put the water pumps back on regular priority because we have 119. We only have 12 beavers. And I think the amount of water we have right now is probably okay. Most of that. Plus, there is going to be a little bit we can pump out. So it's not the end of the world. And we have at least another 8 days of wet season left to go. So I think we'll be okay. And we're about to get 2 new babies anyway. So we're going to have that much more power. So we'll go ahead and get this lumberjack going ASAP. Go ahead and mark all of these for cutting just because we absolutely positively need them. We'll regrow them later. In fact, this guy we can give something for him to do. Go ahead and start planting some maple trees. Because we are definitely going to need those. Guess we'll just go ahead and do that much. Should be okay for now. Just make sure we have everything in place before I unpause. Yes, I know we are, what, 7 minutes into the video, and I haven't even had any time go by yet. It's just we cannot afford to make a mistake, or we're going to be done in 4 or 5 episodes, and you guys are not going to be happy with me. And I'm not going to be happy with myself either. We want to do well. We want to have a fun time playing the game and, you know, actually doing stuff well. So we'll go ahead and unpause in regular speed. It's almost the end of the workday anyway, so we're probably not going to get too much more done. But they can continue harvesting these chestnuts, and we can go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and pause both of the grills really quick. Just because we have a ton of food stored up, we're not going to go through this in a week or 2 weeks, probably. Let's get everybody over here building these dams. And then we will come across here. And I think I can get away with moving the district center up to here and still have this within range. As long as this gatherer flag can still be touched by the path or the little line here. This will be bright red, I'm sure, by the time we're done moving stuff. Should be okay. And then we'll be good to go. But yeah, it is nighttime. I'm sure these guys want to go to bed. They don't have anywhere to sleep yet because we don't have the wood for it. They'll just have to enjoy some beaver camping with no tents. We'll build barracks at some point, I promise. We just have to make sure we can, you know, survive first. Kind of important, in my opinion at least. As a matter of fact, we probably should get the lumber mill going as well. Because we're not going to be that hard up for resources, but we are going to want to start doing platforms as soon as we have the ability to. We just presently don't have a lot. Don't have a lot of ability to, you know, to really do much of anything. So let's see, that's already deprioritized. I think we need inventors too. That's the problem. early game is just so important to manage resources effectively. And that's not something I do super well all the time. I tend to just kind of let things go and not check on them when I should probably be micromanaging, oh, who lives here, who works here, who does this, who does that. Meanwhile, so we've only got we've got 10 workers. They're all working. What are they doing? We have one here. Well, no, not even really. We have 2 here. We have 1 here. So this 2 of these is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not even anybody here. So I wonder... Oh. There's these 2 gather flags. I think... well, we kind of have to have somebody on the gather flags. Well, we can speed through the night at least because we're not getting anything done. Alright, sun's up. Time to do literally anything. Alright, so you start running. And you start making planks because you already have logs here, so we can at least make those. If we don't have the logs to build this anyway, then I'm not going to feel bad about starting that and just kind of moving this guy down so we can get some more science. Yeah, it just bugs me that I don't have enough science to unlock the platforms because I use those all the time, just so much of the time. And I can't cheat by doing any of those either. I don't even have stairs unlocked. Like, come on. Oh, that just bugs me. Oh, I wonder if it would actually be... It'd be cheaper for me to just... You know what? Oh, I have to get rid of the path first. Yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do. Yeah, forget this. We're going to cheese it with small warehouses. Why not? I'll come back and do it the right way, I promise. But there's no rule saying I can't use the thing that takes 3 logs instead of the thing that takes 20. This will really, really help us get going that much faster. Alright. I am going to speed that up just because we can't do anything else until we get this taken care of. We got 4 little kits running around. These things have been reloaded. That's looking good. Yes, yes, excellent. This is so cheesy, but hey, if it's stupid and it works, guess what? It's not stupid. So we're just going to ride this as long as we can early game. And then, you know, actually do it correctly later on, once we have all the wood. Yes. Man, we spent a whole day doing that. Man, we are, well, I guess I can't really complain. We're just kind of rough, I guess. Alright. They're making planks. These guys are doing their thing. Yes, yes. Fuel me. Oh, I love it when I can exploit game mechanics. Okay. So, now that that's done... Yeah, so it actually only... well, there's a tree here, obviously. So, step number 1 is to cut down the tree, and the most efficient way of doing that right now is just only marking that tree as cuttable. Or I think there's... we're gonna get rid of that guy. But now I think we'll go ahead and pause, delete the district center. Oh, deleted the district center. Oh no. Okay, it's gonna be fine. We'll put this guy. Actually, can I? Okay, that doesn't reach. Well, you know what? I don't think we really care about it going across the river right now anyway, because we have, well, we have enough chestnuts. I think the most important thing right now is actually just damming the river. So if we were to put it across here, what can we still get to? That's not Inspiring. Okay. We'll put it right there. It's not District 2. It's Beaverburg. Not, can't spell. Beaverburg 7. There we go. Now we don't have an identity crisis. And we can reach everything except this guy. Cool. So now we are going to have a much better idea as soon as this tree goes away. Oh, look at this. We are so clutch. We already have the path right here, ready to go. Except now we have kind of a problem here because there's no way to get down. So, yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. We'll see what happens. Okay, get that down. This guy's still doing his thing. Alright. I'm going to make the executive decision to stop doing that. Okay, lumberjack flag. I'm going to go ahead and put in... Let's do a second lumberjack flag over here. Let somebody start going to work with that. Alright, we can go ahead and connect this. Alright, that is good progress. Of course, this is hopefully going to let me get over here. If I have enough to unlock stairs. Oh, we're close. Wooden stairs is 70. Oh, wow. 500? I don't think so. But we're going to get our wooden stairs instead of a platform because I now know I can do this super cheesy garbage. That is just really dumb. But hey, it works. So guess what? We're going to do it anyway. All right, now let's see. We got carrots stored up. We've got... I think we're okay on potatoes still because we have I really want to build more storage for the food, but we cannot spare any logs right now. I can't even really spare any to do a second level up here. Most important thing right now is going to be getting this all dammed up. Which, honestly, I probably should have just made these levees over here. Even if it is going to flood a little bit, it should direct water down here. And it can't go anywhere from here anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and connect this. Now, how far can we go? Oh, it's close. Oh, it's close. But I'll tell you what. In the interest of... Ooh... Alright. I'm going to go ahead and do something risky. Demolish those guys. And we're going to move. Yeah. We're going to move these guys. I don't know why I'm zoomed way out over here. We're going to move these guys up here. Actually, for right now, we'll just build one. Yeah, let's do that. Harvest all of this wood. How many, do I have working here? Alright. We can have another couple of those guys. So what we really need to do is we need to move this guy again across the river. And, Or I could just build a second district, honestly. It's not going to be that big of a deal. That's the problem playing on these huge maps, you know? Especially after coming from where we just were. But we absolutely have to get this blocked off over here, or we're going to have a bad time. So if I were to do that, I don't think they're going to be able to get to these tanks. So let's empty one of these. I guess we can, oh, I don't want to take the, I can't take that yet. Alright. Alright, so we're not going to do that. Oh, man, I'm not great at thinking on the fly. If I put in a district center, district gate, I'm not really going to have to worry about... Oh, 'cause I could just cut these trees down. Alright, so I'll tell you what, this is what we'll do. Let's do this. Put in a gate here, because then this... Oh, man, I'm going to have oh, man, I hate import-export. It is so annoying. So I'll tell you what we'll do instead. Is we won't do that. Oh, man, this is what I do to myself. I think planks, yeah, planks go in here. I'm going to go ahead and have all the planks deposited in here, and then put this in the other district so I don't have to export, because that's a whole pain in the butt and I don't have enough beavers to do that. Of course, it's in the middle of the night already on day 4, so you know how this goes. But I think this should give us enough range to be able to get over here, and then place in a levee. 4 here, or 4, we'll do 4 right there. Just make it a regular old levee across there. Get that blocked off. Then I think, yeah, I can do 3 pretty much anywhere here. And then maybe later on when we have a better command of water, we can start getting rid of that stuff. But we'll go ahead and put those there as well. That will completely isolate this area. Although I'm kind of wondering... Well, if this floods, I don't really care. Because I'm not over here. It's not really going to matter, because there's already a cliff on both sides here. So we'll go ahead and prioritize these. I should use the mass priority tool, whatever. It's fine, we're having a good time. Prioritize those. Then, see about getting this finished. Alright, now build... Alright, we'll just speed this up because I don't need to wait for that. Alright. Now if they can get these planks in here, then we'll be in good shape and I can get a... Okay, we have 8 planks. That's enough planks. So now this can go away. This can go into a different district. We'll put our district gate here. Cool, this district now has 12 planks. I probably should have put some logs in there too, but we have a wonderful thing called a lumberjack flag. Alright, and we're going to migrate 2 beavers to District 3, I guess is what it's called. Did it actually, No? It didn't? Okay, I must have done something wrong. There we go. Alright, now come over here. Build this. Because we've got to be careful how many I take away from here. Good, this guy's still going. I need to have, for the stairs... Yes, I need to have 70. So we're getting close. Meanwhile, they can start building these levees. Which will be helpful. And then I can get rid of this cheese eventually. Alright. Okay, so this guy is going here. We'll go ahead and cut down all these beautiful birch trees. Get them out of the way. Alright, so now you can go work here. Start cutting down. And you can have the wonderful job of building. So there are... Where did I... Yeah, right here. So this is 48 logs worth of levee. Actually, for right now, you should probably both be working as lumberjacks. Oh, but I can't have 0 people working. Can I pause it? Are they going to work then? That would be interesting if it'll let me do that. No, I can't because I haven't finished lumberjack flag. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, so that is going to be paused. Okay. I just have to remember that these guys don't have any food or water, and I'm going to have to send them back to the other district before they die. And then send some other beavers back over here. But they'll be able to survive a night or two. Yeah, so they're not dying yet. Alright, here comes day 6. We'll just have to monitor their hunger and their thirst, so it doesn't get too crazy. Alright, we're going to go ahead and unlock these stairs while we're here. And place one right here. Alright, let's keep an eye on our beavers' vital signs. Yeah, they're doing alright. They're not truly hurting yet. How's this guy doing? I know, buddy. It's gonna be okay. You'll survive. Alright, so now they're sleeping. Or they're about to sleep, which means go ahead and send those guys back home. Then go to the other district that we'll get some other ones for the next day. Hey, they already made some progress over here. Good. Alright. And this one guy is pumping, but we're not really going to need to be worried about it because once we have this all dammed up, this water can't go anywhere once the drought starts, so we'll have all of this to play with. We'll be alright. It's just a little sketchy the way that we have this going right now. But I think we're gonna be okay. So let's send these two up here now that the sun is coming up. We'll go ahead and unpause right here. And they're gonna be all logging. So we'll turn this into a priority job. Somebody come build these stairs. There you go. Now go get yourself a log. Uh-huh. Very good. Alright, so now you can both work in the district center. Start building. Guess what? 24-hour work hours, at least for right now. We gotta get this thing going. And you can pass out some other time. There you go. There's the first one. We'll go back to 18 hours. Alright, there's our drought warning. So, it looks like the start of day 11 is going to be our drought. So as long as we can get these other 3 pieces done, we'll be in fine shape. And again, keep an eye on these guys so they don't die. They're not nearly there yet. They're just going to be kind of riding the struggle bus for a little bit. So we'll go ahead and let one of them get back to cutting and the other one can keep building. Boy, this is kind of stressful. All right. And how are we doing over here? All right, I'm going to turn the grill back on for potatoes. Doesn't matter about chestnuts because we can't currently get over there. We're going to move the district center back, don't worry. Just sweating a little bit about these last couple of pieces here. We're currently a whole 20 logs behind. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to send another beaver over to help them out. They should be able to finish this in 1.7 days. We'll just have to make sure we keep an eye on these guys so they don't die of thirst. Yeah, they're not there yet. but they will be soon. I'm hoping we can get this finished with minimal complaining. It's just going to be a little sketchy for a while. All right, they're going to sleep. Okay, so we have another beaver grown up. Is that what it was? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and send these guys back because they're kind of running out of the will to live. And we're going to get some 3 fresh ones because why not? Get them come on over here. We just need 12 more. We already have 7. So we really only need math. 5. And boy, oh boy, are we stressing this. Okay. They can't get logs either. Is that because... Alright, well guess what? This is now a super important job. Start cutting. I had no idea these guys were 5 logs down. That's bad news. Okay. Let's take a moment here. Because we're half a day out and there's no logs over here. So let's see. Are these the same beavers I just had over here? No, okay. Alright. Got 9 logs. They'll need 3 more. I think we're going to be okay. As long as this one, I had no idea this one was that bad. No idea. Oh, is there no water in this one? Oh man, are we... Okay, no, we're not that bad, but that should definitely not have been a problem there. Right. Pause this guy again. Alright, now we're in like really cutting it close crisis mode here. Okay, 4. Alright. If I only need 8. Oh yeah, we're good. Alright, you guys are all builders now. No, now you're all sleeping. Stop it. Build. Build. We do not have the time for you to dilly-dally. Come on. Alright, start building. Let's go. Let's go, buckos. Alright, this one's done. Thank God. Alright, come on. We are really going to be up you-know-what creek without a paddle if we don't get this one done. No, finish it! Finish it! Oh. The relief is absolutely palpable. You have no idea. Okay. Whew. Alright, folks. That was stressful. But we now have all of this water stored up. All of this water. And that is a beautiful thing. So, what we can now do is send these guys all back. We're not going to need this district for a while, so we'll just kind of leave it be. Alright, they can all go do their thing, except now we really got to monitor our thirst over here. This guy's going to be working overtime, so we are going to go ahead and build number 2 over here. Get him going. In fact, I think we can move our district center back to where it was and still be okay. Yeah. That'll be fine. Rename this one again because for some reason it always does that. Alright, take that back off. Oh, it's only a 3-day... Seriously? Did I do the settings wrong? For a 3-day drought, really? Because I thought, I mean, you guys watched last episode, right? So you saw me put in Drought duration 7 to 49 days. Handicap 20%. Duration 7 cycles. So I really hope that doesn't mean the first... Oh, God. I really hope that doesn't mean the first 7 droughts are going to be like 4, 5, 6 days. And then the 8th drought's going to be 49. But knowing how this tends to go, I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. So, all of that being said, the water is taking a long time to get out of here, too. But this is a major... I mean, I spent half an hour doing that, seriously? This is a major win for us right now, though. Just to have this all taken care of. And make sure this water doesn't completely go away. So we'll take our beavers off of the brutal 24-hour work cycle. And we'll let them take a well-deserved rest. Yeah, so maybe we can build some lodging for them soon. So we don't have, oh, they're waiting on a water. Okay, well, you know, that makes sense. But now that this is all done, we can maybe start thinking about putting in levees here. And that's going to be, it's going to be a process. Because we don't have enough wood to do that, and we should probably spend most of our wood now on building storage facilities for water and food, because these next couple of droughts in a little bit are really not going to be very much fun. Especially if we don't have anything saved up. Yes, we got those guys up there. We'll go ahead and put in... Oh, I really need to be building these medium tanks, but I don't have enough wood to be putting in planks and gears. So I guess we'll just keep doing small ones, you know. There's no harm in that. We'll just do a couple more of these. I'm actually a lot less worried about things now that we have that kind of a water thing cleared up a little bit. But it's going to get real sketchy real quick. Which is why we got to get these guys really pumping here. These guys are waiting on water, which they're not going to get until we have enough to have all of our beavers taken care of. I still don't have enough beavers to run everything, which is surprising to me. I only have 2 guys running this. Well, at least the pumpers are going again. We got plenty of wood to be... I don't need that to be super high priority. Yeah, as soon as we have enough logs, I want to build a barracks. Although, really, we need to build 2. But it'll be a start. We just got to get this guy to start cutting some trees down. These won't be done this episode at all. That'll be next episode. We'll get these maples in. So actually, let's go ahead and plant a couple more maples. We'll put in another couple of lumberjack flags. Oh, I meant to do workplace, not construction priority. We'll just let those be there whenever they're needed, because we definitely could use them. Alright, storing up some more water is good. Drought's almost over anyway. And we had a decent bit of water left, but this is really, really going to help. And hopefully it won't flood everything. It'll just come straight through here because that's the path of least resistance, and it's 5 wide. It might flood up here a little bit, but I'm not worried about that. And actually, it wouldn't be bad if this whole area flooded anyway because this is already too high. Okay, so Let's see. I think we're doing just fine. Go ahead and designate one of those as a obtained from other warehouses, just so it's, well, getting any amount of water in it. Water storage is increasing. We've got some baby beavers born. Population still isn't really increasing very much, which means we probably need to build another breeding pod or two. But we seem to be doing okay. And I did promise these guys they'd have somewhere to sleep at some point. So let's go ahead and put in a little barracks right there. We'll make this all look nice later. Don't worry. It's just early episodes, you really don't have the ability or the time to focus too much on aesthetics when you're playing on harder mode, I guess is what we'll call it. They still have logs over here to put somewhere. Alright, they took to the... Oh, we don't have any log storage at all. We just don't have any... We need an industrial pile. Where am I going to put this guy? I could... Yeah, I will actually put that right there. I'll have that to be logs. That'll be fine to get that stored somewhere. Oh, I don't have a hauling post. Never mind, I can't do that yet. Alright, now, I think we are finally... How do I have 7? Is that because of all this stuff over here? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, we'll pause all this. Those are paused. Okay, so that is flooding slightly over here, but we don't really care. Except now this is flooding over here a little bit. We might care. That is quite a torrent of water over here. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Should I put a dam here? Well, if this ends up actually flooding, probably. Huh. Well. I think we'll be, alright, but I gotta turn the grill back on. Get somebody going there. These guys still doing this. You're thirsty? Well, that's too bad. Okay. So let's go ahead and take off our turbo speed. Said I wasn't going to use this much of that. Now we have 93 logs, and each of these levee pieces is 12. So I'm not really super confident right now about getting that fixed. Though, can I guess I could just put in a path over here? Just see if this is going to even let me get over here. Okay, yeah, it'll let me get most of the way over there, because we got to take these, berries out. I think they should be able to do that. And then we just come over here with our levee and start building. It's going to be a very long process because we don't have enough beaver labor yet. Trying to get all this water storage taken care of. And then I think we can turn one of these off. I'm really impressed that this hasn't overflowed yet. Like, look how literally, oh, it's above the level of the land. Well, I will accept the physics wonkiness of surface tension as represented by the game, and we'll just move on, because I don't think we really have to do anything about it. Is this going to spill over the barrier is my question. I guess it probably would have to, Because I was thinking, well, if that's the case, then why not try to put another dam here to hold even more water up here? But I don't think we're there yet. Right now, I'm just glad we were able to get what we got. So it is definitely... Alright, now you gathered all your chestnuts. And you have nothing else to do, huh? Alright. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Is that guy's name Elon? Seriously? Oh, Econ. Okay. Alright. There will be no twittering for you, young man. Get to the grill and start grilling some chestnuts. Or not. You can just kind of do whatever you want, I guess. Oh, no, he does work there. Where's he going? Where are you going, Econ? You're gathering... Oh, okay, because you have to fuel... You have to fuel the grill that you're not in, that doesn't have any logs, but is currently emitting smoke as if it's burning a fire. What kind of powers do you have? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Alright, well, now we can go get his chestnuts. Alright, cool. So that is nice that that's working. Anybody over here getting stuff? No? Okay, who works here? I swear to God that's German. Okay, is he supplying... Yes, he's supplying that. Okay. Alright, let's put in another guy here, because I really want to get these blueberries done. This is a very slow process. He's just doing his thing. Alright, I can't do one-time speed. I'm sorry. I've tried very hard. It just doesn't work. It's too slow. I've spent way too much time on triple speed. Alright, so that's done at least. Now they'll come clear these berries out. I can start putting in levees over here. Oh, we have happiness. Very good. And it's gone. And we only have 3 homeless beavers. I guess I could build them a second barracks, couldn't I? Ah, but now I can build that. Okay, so... I put in a second barracks. They'll build that whenever they feel like it, I guess. Okay, we got water up here. We got water down here. Food storage is still excellent. I guess now we're probably... Oh, I never started harvesting the rest of these trees. Okay, well, we can definitely cut all these down. This guy has to have something to do, right? Yeah, we can definitely be cutting all those down because we need more food storage. We have carrots, but we don't have storage for... I guess this could be for grilled potatoes. Probably would be the smarter move. We can have another one for... let's see, I guess grilled chestnuts, maybe? Yeah, we'll do that. Then we need another one for berries. Because we're definitely going to need those. I want to build another breeding pod. I can just go ahead and build that now. We're not in crisis mode anymore for anything. I could probably actually just build 2. These 2 are kind of paired anyway. Which means I probably should go ahead and pause this so that it keeps being staggered a little bit. But we can't forget that we got to come back in just a little bit to get the rest of that. I guess not that it really matters right now. It's probably fine. I don't know why I put a path on top of that. It's not like that's really going to make a difference. Because I'm not going to have the, not going to have the corner pieces anyway, because that's just wasting wood. Oh well. I'll get them to finish that at least. Why am I building this side first? Because it's further away and harder. You do the hard stuff first, then that way when it's crunch time, you're not trying to do something that's really difficult. Although, I think we're probably okay on water for a while. I just wanted to make sure that we have everything else more or less taken care of. Now, we also have the ability to do stairs here. I am going to go ahead and put in... Oh, I don't have that yet. Okay, so... I guess I could cheat again and put in a warehouse or a piled. How many planks? I still have 8 planks over here. Alright, well that's too bad. Well, we can fix that. Is that still out of reach? Yeah, okay, well maybe we won't. We'll just kind of leave those planks over there. They're lost for all time now. Alright, unpause that. We'll have them make a couple more planks. Okay, that's good we got that up and running. Guess I can probably start with the additional levees now. That's going to be a whole lot of wood. But we're starting to actually get some more, and we have plenty up here. Now, I wish we had some more beavers, because we're still understaffed for most of this. It's just one of those things. Not really too much you can do about it. You just kind of have to go with the flow. Alright, day 9, no drought warning. That's a good sign. That means we're doing fine anyway. We're not really in danger of anything. We're just kind of not making too much progress here. But I do think the end of this wet season will be the end of this episode. We're already getting toward the hour mark. What are they waiting on? Oh, they're waiting on literally anybody to have time to come over there is what they're waiting on. Alright, so... What are these guys? Okay, they're carrying logs over here. Good. That'll be fine. This isn't going to be done in time for the next drought anyway, but we're going to need it eventually, so you know, why not? Let's go ahead and do it now. Or kind of now, at least. Alright, oh, the next thing I was going to do is I was going to have somebody come into this inventor. Yeah, we got enough planks now. Shut those off. Alright, so it looks like day 13 is going to be the start of the drought. That's fine by me. We have plenty of food. We just increased our storage. And we have plenty of water. We're not going to run out anytime soon. We quite literally are filled up to the brim in this whole area with water. Looks like we're going to be just fine. I'm continuing to pump. Everything is looking good. They're doing their thing with the levees, I guess. Making science. That means I can... okay. Get platforms now. That's good. I needed that. Oh, I wanted to click and put that there. Thank you. We'll give them a rooftop terrace, and then we'll also give them a campfire. Because they need something to do. And that'll help our little babies grow up faster anyway. So I don't want us to have a huge population. We're actually probably going to keep the population pretty low to start out with, so we can build up resources and not have to worry about how am I going to feed and water 400 beavers in a 49-day drought. No, you solve that problem by stockpiling a ton of resources before you have a higher population. So you can grow organically and scale appropriately. But that being said, we still have to have a bit slower progress here. I'm going to pause that guy. And we'll turn him back on. I want them to stagger, so we don't just have huge birth and death waves all the time. So the good news is, stuff is pretty stable. We've got a lot of food, got a lot of water. We're going to have to get into actual power pretty soon, which is going to end up being likely researching these large water wheels and putting them on top of these levees. Once we have everything all built up, that'll probably be at the very least toward the end of next episode, possibly episode 4. But we're now at a point where I'm not yet terrified about the prospect of losing, because we don't have a huge population yet, and we are still doing pretty well in terms of drought survival. Okay, I waited too long to turn that guy back on. Okay, that's about to be born. That's halfway. That's like a third of the way. So this guy needs to get turned on when this guy is to, like, here. Maybe not. We'll wait a little bit longer. We'll turn it on. How about that? All right, I'm gonna bump the campfire up a little faster, a little faster. All right, so here's the drought start. Ah, there it is, 25-day drought. I knew that was coming. Because it's a percentage, right? It's 20%. It starts at 20% of any number between 7 and 49. And it just keeps going up and up and up and up. So I guess now we're at 25 would be about 50% of 49, thereabouts. So that tracks on cycle 4, that it would be about that close, or it could be 60% of a slightly smaller number. But yeah, folks, that's where we're at. We've got a pretty full storage of berries, grilled potatoes. Don't have grilled chestnuts, but we got carrots. We're fine for 17 beavers for a 25-day drought. We have plenty of food. We have plenty of water. We're not really in any danger here because we have these levees. We have all this water we can pump out. And all this water we're going to keep having here until, of course, we finish all this. So we're in good shape. Do not fear. I guess I could go ahead and turn this on. We will be just fine. But 25-day drought, that's a long one for cycle number 4. It's going to test us. But I've got faith in our beavers, and I think we're going to be A-okay. So, of course, now is the time when I remind you that I do read every single comment posted on here, whether it's positive, negative, roasty in nature, or whatever. I read them. I can't respond to every single one, but I do look at all of them, and I really appreciate each and every one of you who take the time out of your day to watch these videos and spend a little bit of time with me and this fantastic, fun little game we have here. So if there's anything at all you want to say, questions, comments, concerns, again, want to roast me for bad decision making, offer helpful advice, or just say hi, drop a comment below, and I look forward to talking to you there. And we'll see next episode how this 25-day drought shakes out, but I'm pretty optimistic about it. I think we will be in very good shape as long as we don't try to do too much. Yeah, that's it. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, whatever it is you're doing. Have fun, stay safe, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.